Are we live? What's up, everyone? How's it going? Um, yes, we are live at almost 10 p.m. Originally, I wasn't planning on doing a stream, but here we are. Originally, I was just gonna work into the night and not really stream or do anything, but I figured since we were already doing it, doing the work, I might as well just stream it. Uh, yeah, no, that's pretty much all that I have to say about that. Let's go ahead and let's just get started. It's a work stream. We're trying our best to keep it. When the yaoi was this planned again? Hi, cutie. It wasn't. I was just working and decided I would go live. That's why it's a work stream. Work streams are the impromptu ones. So we pretty much just sit down, do music, and yeah, we go from there. Welcome on in. Make yourself comfy and cozy as we get started here. Let me make sure my Twitch is live, because my dashboard hasn't updated. Okay, cool. We're live. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's get started. We are working on vocals for Finding Yourself, and then we're going to be jumping back over to complexities to finish that off for the night, because I'm trying to get that submitted tonight. And then we'll jump over to Perfectly Imbalanced. But Finding Yourself is currently at the top of the list because I need to get this done. I want to get this done. Where on earth is it? Did I unpin it because I finished the song? I hope I... where are my lyrics? There you are. I'm going to keep you pinned until the album is done. You sound tired. Are you sure you don't want to do this when you feel more rested? I am just... my voice is a little wrecked because I've been singing for the past, like, 2.5 hours-ish in preparation. I promise I'm okay. We'll power through. Drink your freaking water. All right, Neon. Welcome on in. Water's been consumed. All right, let's get this done.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is a cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. Road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay, that was take one. Enjoy the water. Guten Nacht. Good night, Nian. Thank you so much for stopping by and just saying hello. Good. I want you to be okay. You deserve to be okay. Unfortunately, I am not okay. I'm just gonna say that flat out. I have a bit of a problem. And that problem is, I am so incredibly swamped with work that I cannot even like relax in peace. The thought of relaxing gives me so much anxiety. Sir, your face cam appears to not be working. Yeah, I deactivated. I turned it off for stream because I, in all honesty, feel a bit like crap. Just physically. I also have a cookie here that my mother gave me. She was trying out a new recipe that she found on Instagram. It's actually really good. Holy, that was peak? I don't know if that was peak. It was a rough draft. It was like a quick blow through. We're gonna do it again. Maybe a couple times. Definitely a couple times. And we'll go from there. All I know is that this cookie has like chocolate shavings in it, pecans, I believe oats. I don't know what it is, but it's good. It's got a nice crunch on the outside and then a nice soft, like, warm interior. It's actually, it smells really good. I've been letting this sit for a while, and it's just been, like, generally, like, wafting around my room. Holy crap, it's it makes me hungry. But, like, I don't feel hungry for it. Like, I'm trying to eat it, like, just, like, taking, like, small bites and, like, small nibbles at a time. But, like, because I like the taste. It's really good. I'm trying to convince myself to eat it. Sorry, I need to keep myself hydrated this stream. I may or may not have slept past school on purpose. My mom's gonna kill me tomorrow. So yay, we both having some anxiety. I would say I'm sorry, but you did it intentionally, which makes me think that you kind of had a reason for not going. The reasoning is, it's yours to justify. Personally, I feel like I would actually like have like major anxiety if I slept past school. I should not think about, have I ever slept past school? I don't think so. Well, okay. I did when I was taking college on the East Coast because I'm on the West Coast. So sometimes I had class at like 4 in the morning for me because the class started at 7 or like 5 in the morning if it started at 8. And I just like be like, no, I'm not gonna wake up and turn on my computer to go to class. I'm just gonna sleep in. Oh my, that mentality is so funny to me. All right, let's do this one more time. Listen, I couldn't sleep the other day. I recommended getting some melatonin. It's good for regulating sleep. Whoa, I just saw my bit rate drop. Hopefully that'll stable out. Oh well. Let's do this again. I need to hear myself a little bit better. I need to turn up my mic just a little bit. I don't want it peaking. So here, let's quickly like do a vocal test. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. I turned it up in my own, turned myself up in my own ears. I also didn't eat. Well, I did once. Okay, maybe we need help. Eating is very important. I cannot stress this enough, and I feel like the reason why I stress this enough is because we dive into such like interesting topics here on like especially the music streams that we need to sort of have a ground base. We need to have a line, a foundation that everything's built off of just taking care of ourselves and making sure that we are all right. Let's get this done.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is a cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh. Memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay, there's some areas in there that I wasn't necessarily happy with. And I'm being very meticulous about this, especially because this song is already released and it's already in a really good state. Like a fantastic state. But my problem is that the vocals aren't like, the vocals are at like a 90% and I want them at like a 100%. So like here, for example, like we can go ahead and open this very quickly. My music, actually I'm gonna just go here. I'm not able to show my Spotify at the moment.
Tell you
Like, just listen to the vocal takes.
Even in the darkest times you fear, say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
And this is on me because I didn't do enough in studio. So for the background for the song is I went in studio to record it, and worked with a professional producer. And he said that like my vocals are some of the cleanest that he's ever heard. They sound really good on their own. But my problem is that like we didn't, because it's a pop song, it's meant to have like that really polished sound, and I didn't push for having like the vocals like incredibly tight, because they sound kind of loose and kind of raw. Like you'll hear like some notes that aren't perfect. And give you everything you need. Like, I would rather have it. And give you everything you need. So putting a little bit more process behind it, going in with auto-tune and like sort of locking in those values, making them a little bit better. That's really what I wish the outcome was, which is why we're recording this again. And the reason I'm recording this again instead of going back in studio is because I don't think they have the files. I recorded that almost a year ago in April of 25. I don't think they have the file anymore. I'm curious about some dreams I had, though. For some reason, they both involved lighters. What specifically about lighters? Maybe that can like shed some information on what they mean. All right, let's try this one more time. One more time? No, we'll give it like 3 more times at most. Okay. I need to lock in. I need to lock in really bad. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this over here. So I'm going to cover my OBS partially so I can still read chat, but I have the lyrics in front of me instead of at an angle. Okay, let's do this.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is a cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, Darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh. The memories of us lay in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay, that was a pretty good one. Okay, one started where I was walking with my friend and we went back to her house. She started writing something and I lit a candle. Nothing wrong. Same lighter as the next stream. Okay. That could mean like there's something like small but like detailed oriented that you could be like taking between dreams. It's happened to me before. Just a quick little hey, kind of feeling shitty at the moment. Hope you're well timed. I've missed you. I miss you too, Mello. Welcome on in. I'm really sorry that you're feeling shitty. I too am feeling a little shitty, but I'm smiling. I'm smiling regardless because it's what I do. I want to make sure that everyone around me is doing all right. So feel free to stick by, Mello. We're just we're working. There is a lot of work on our plate that we got to do at the moment. I have a meeting on Tuesday, next Tuesday. And I want to make sure that every song that I have for this next album is in demo state, which means we need to have instrumentals ready. We need to have vocals about 60% done. And on top of that, we have I had a meeting yesterday on my lunch break. Okay, I have been non-stop working for the past maybe 8 days straight. It's kind of a problem. It's like I work on music, I go to work, I work on my breaks. I do music work on my breaks. I'll listen to stuff, I'll take notes, I will actively be like working on like the stuff, my projects. I come home, I will either do this where I work on music, either live or offline, or I'll stream. I'll do like a gaming stream. And then once that's done, I will go back to music. I am really putting my head to the grinder here. And I'm banking that all this stuff will come out good in the end. Well, I know that the candle just grew bigger, grew brighter and brighter. It was a friend I recently rebuilt a bond with, so I assume that represents how we're friends again. Yeah, I would say so. That makes sense to me. Yeah. I think one thing that's really interesting about dreams is just that like you can like think of them in so many different ways. I had a dream I had a dream the other night about a friend, and just in the corner of my eye I saw a withered rose. And I know what it means. I am very much aware of what it means. I'm not going to say what it means, but I know what it means. And this was last week, mind you. So it's like fresh in my mind. Sort of. Maybe I would write a song about like a withered rose. Or a wilted rose. Whichever one works better. I don't know. Well, I know that the candle just grew brighter and brighter. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I read that. All right. I do like that take. I'm gonna go ahead and like mark that. Rename. Take one. I'll do one more take just to try and like narrow some of those areas that I'm not necessarily happy with. I'm also okay. So, you mentioned me sounding a little tired earlier today. I'm trying to intentionally keep my voice on the lower register because some songs in this album do require a lower register to sing in, and it's not my main register, but I do need to keep flexing the muscle. So I do need to keep talking in a low register like this because, like, I don't know, working on like the vocal fry and like doing stuff like that. That's kind of important to what we're doing. Vocal fry. Anyway, the next one is where I had that lighter in my bed. I gave it to my mom in fear of it burning something, but I kept dropping it and it lit up. I tried to call for her, but she didn't listen. That's an interesting one. What I love is that fire has like a duality meaning to it. So fire can be like a sign of passion or like a sign of reignition, like reborn, or it can also mean destruction. It could also mean like the death of something. I'm not saying that's the case per se, but like, for example, the first song that comes to mind is a song called "The Arsonist" by Alec Benjamin. And it's about like burning down relationships, and like because the chorus is like, I was the arsonist, the one who burned us to the ground after the argument, set fire to the room with the hearts in it, and though I said that you're the one who started it, I started it, I was the arsonist, and now I'll make it up to you for all the darkness, for everything I put you through. Let me start with this, I started it. Now I'll build back the room with the hearts in it. I was the arsonist. And it's like the idea is like that, like in that particular song, the singer is the one that sort of burned everything down. I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. You got to sort of pick at the context and like figure out what it means. I gave it to her and she said, I tried to call for you, and she said, you did? It's strange that she was in my dream because I was avoiding her earlier. I don't know why I love her, but anyway, yeah. I mean, inherently it's your mom. I feel like unless your parents are like really, really shitty and like do like some atrocious stuff, you're going to feel some sort of like love for them. I think it's kind of unavoidable. Yeah, let's do one more take, and then we will start comping vocals and getting everything up and ready. Let's do this.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories at an empty hole of thoughts and feels lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, the memories of us lay in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay. I'm liking that take too. So we've got 2 decently good takes, and then we have some other takes that we can like pull from if needed. What are we on, by the way? Okay, we've got 4 takes here, right? Yeah, put this into playlist mode just so I can sort of see like what we're looking at. Nice, 4 takes. Box.comp. That's what this is called. She grabbed my neck over math once when I was really young and told me she didn't love me anymore. But hey, we all react differently. Yeesh, I am terribly sorry to hear that, cutie. I am incredibly sorry to hear that happened.
Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, 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 why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
It's okay, trust. I will trust you. I will trust you on this. Okay, first thing that needs to happen is this needs to come back up. That is so loud in my ears, holy crap. Let me just turn down my headphones.
Visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be,
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm
darling,
the wrong
why
bus.
do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and
The whoa. Do we do a kitchen robbery? Am I ever gonna say no to the kitchen robbery? Nah. Yeah, I say go ahead and sorry, I have something important I need to respond to. Sorry, I'm tabbing between things right now. Okay. Is there a part of these vocals I don't like? Is there something here?
wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? Darling, why do you have to fly free?
I'm gonna go ahead and just start melodining this. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not even realize how many clips we had in this. Holy crap. That's fine. Let's go and put Melodyne on this. Yoink. Okay, we got everything here. Perfect. Let's just start doing everything the way we know how. First off, let's go ahead and take out those breaths.
Wasting time. I'm wasting time, feeling lost, feeling lost. The visions I
Okay, from here we'll go ahead and we will pitch center everything and fix the pitch drift.
wasting time, feeling lost.
Why are you the way that you are? You're not even moving. That's the weird part. I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. Why are you all like this? Why is only one of you... Okay. That makes no sense. Yeah, when I said pitch center it, I kind of meant pitch center it.
Wasting time.
Whoa.
Wasting time.
Nope, not liking that.
Wasting time. Feeling lost. The visions I see of you. The vision I see of you. The visions I see of you is the cost.
Hang on a sec.
Cost.
You can go, but I'm gonna need that tiny little sliver. Thank you. Where are all of these? What's the button to show them? I forget. That's fine. That's not what I want to do.
View is the cost. The cost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broke. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a tail there that I kind of want to get rid of. If we do that, is that going to work?
The cost. Broken dreams. Lost. Broken dreams. Broken dreams. Lost ideas. All
of you. I'm being very particular with this now. I decided center the pitch shift. Yeah, it's like just like subtly change stuff.
Broken dreams. Lost.
Okay, we're gonna need to cut you off a little bit. There we go.
Dreams. Lost ideals. Lost ideals. Someone help me. Someone help me. Someone help me. Someone help me.
I'm gonna go ahead and splice this right here.
Someone help me find help.
I think it's supposed to be on the D.
Someone help me find out.
I remember once I asked if I should do a kitchen robbery, and you're like, yes, go, do a crime. If that's the case, then I have an addiction to doing crime. Don't sue me. Wait. I love that. I love that saying. It's because it came from like a. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. It comes from this picture of a raccoon, where someone just posted a picture of handing the raccoon a gun, saying "Go, do a crime," and I love it. I love it so much, and I love that the image has just been replicated across time and space. I love it. Go, do a crime. Oh, I freaking love that image. I love saying it every chance I get to. Because it makes sense. It makes sense.
Someone help me find out what is real.
Hey, we should not be doing that. Where on earth is the cutoff point for you?
Lost ideals. Someone help. Someone help me find out what is real.
Do the same to you. Pitch center you. Fix the drift. Sort of tighten that up a little bit.
Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you. I want to tell you. To tell you. I
want to
tell you.
Get rid of that.
I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear, times you fear, you say you're finding your here. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be.
Here, okay. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves. Let's just go ahead and do that. Do that. And then we'll go up here. Okay, that's actually looking really nice.
I want to tell you, I'll be right here.
Why are you not centered? What part of fucking center do you not understand?
I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly? Why do you have to fly?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if we could fix that one in all honesty. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna sure as hell try.
Why do you have to fly?
Not like that. Okay, hang on.
Darling, why do you have to fly free?
That's such an insane slide.
To fly free, I could stay with me. I could stay with you. I could stay with you.
Okay, once again, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves.
Say you're finding your, you say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be.
Let's just work on that for now.
You say you're finding yourself, You say you're finding yourself.
Whoa, let's not try and do that.
You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you?
That is such an insane slide. I don't know if I can do anything about that. No, I can't.
Darling, why do you have to fly free?
I'm hoping that pitch centering will sort of help that one a little bit. No, it does not. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Got it.
Darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Ooh, that's nice. That's good. That did a lot.
I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Go ahead and get rid of that. We can even get rid of most of this.
And give you everything you need.
Do I even want to question why this is all the way down here? No, not really.
And give you everything you need.
I'm not even gonna question it because I feel like if I question it, I'm gonna want to adjust it, and if I adjust it, it's gonna end up just backfiring in my face. I think it's fine where it is. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna take another bite of this cookie. It was good. I like it.
Memories.
We do not need that much. Will this count as Music Tuesday/Wednesday? No. The work streams are a little different because the Music Mondays are they're more energetic and they're more showing off/working on stuff. So like being more of like a entertainer. The work streams are specifically me getting stuff done, and I'm just sitting and chatting with y'all while I do it. So it's a little bit different.
Memories played like reels.
Whoa. Whoa, let's fix that.
Played like reels inside and
Okay, I guess we need that last syllable. There we go.
inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels.
What the fuck? Why are you the way that you are? Why are you you? There we go. All this can go ahead and go boop and get pitch shifted like that.
Inside.
We'll go ahead and recenter you on that proper note.
Inside an empty.
First off, you're two different notes actually now that I'm hearing it.
Inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog.
Go ahead and pitch center all this. Do that, yep.
Lost in fog. Cannot see.
I have a feeling that's a note that I need to look at. Get rid of you, so both of you should be gone. I guess we're hearing this from the beginning.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything
are you? Time to 2026. We just started. Why is this recurred? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. One bit.
Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown.
Okay, that's where we ended, I believe.
I'd be right here. Memories lost in fog. The road ahead is all unknown to me.
That can go.
The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear.
Whoa. What the fuck happened here? Is that even salvageable? I don't know if that's salvageable.
Shed a single tear.
What the hell happened here?
Shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself.
That is so weird.
Shed a single tear.
Where are we right now? Give me 1 second.
Here, there is no need to shed a single tear.
Boop. There we go. Get you in here. There we go. That's a lot better.
Shed a single tear. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be,
Where were we? God damn it.
the road ahead is all.
Right here.
I should have told you. I'd be right here. There is.
On the quest to make the perfect vocals. The perfect vocals.
I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a There is no need to shed a single tear. A single tear.
I mean, they're pretty spot on, but let me just go ahead and like lock those in.
Single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why yourself? But if
Center this, pitch, drift
you
it.
say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be,
Yeah. I'll take all of you and just pitch center you. It's probably not going to work the way I want it to, but
if it's meant to be, darling.
I got Lunchables, Oreos, and surprisingly no Dr. Pepper. Wow, big shocker, guys. I mean, hey, Lunchables at this point in time it sounds really good. I think my lack of sleep is catching up to me, fellas. I will not lie. I'm getting tired. Also, my body's been hardwired to wake up at like 7:15. So I kind of have to deal with the consequences of my own actions. Um, I turned off my alarms because usually I leave the house at like 9, and I used to work out in the mornings. Now I've sort of shifted to the evenings when I get home from work. But like, yeah, no, I usually like want to be up by like 8:15, and so I have like an hour of sleep that I am like missing out on because my body's like, hey, let's wake up now. Remember when we used to wake up now? We did that for like a whole 2 months. I'm like, great, thank you, body. Let's go back to bed. There's nothing to do right now. I consume more of the cookie. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Google Gaga time for you. Has anyone seen that video? It's so fucking funny. It's so goddamn funny. I love the rotoscoped versions too. It's so goddamn funny. Okay, so here's the original. For anyone who hasn't seen this utter beauty of a video.
Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Goo gaga time for you. La da da la da sudo, yeah yeah. La da la 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 da boo da 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 pa. Sa da do 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 pa. Hush now, child. Is your
I fucking love quoting that. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Goo gaga time for you. I never thought I'd hear you sing that. Oh my lord, I'm fucking dying. I fucking love this video. It's so funny. And anytime someone makes a rotoscoped version of it, it gets so much. It infinitely gets better. There's no good like. Okay, I guess like the Naruto one is pretty good.
Your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Your baby crying?
I fucking love rotoscoped animation so much. It is so goddamn funny. Anytime I see it, it's so funny. There's this one guy that I follow on Instagram. His name's like a DM Archive. That guy does rotoscoping really well, and it's so funny. Cause his videos are set up with like a really good punchline, and the punchline is like rotoscoping on top of it, and it just makes it all the more better. Okay, where the hell were we?
But if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? Fly.
Wait, is that Alex Kister section? Cast Mandela catalog? It is. Yes, it is in fact Alex Kister. I haven't watched the Mandela catalog in a hot second though. Like I really liked it when it first started, and then it sort of became overpopulated. Like I think what was it? The first like 4 volumes were like incredible. I really liked the first 4. And then everything just after that was like sort of okay, this is getting a little weird and hard to follow. I think I'm gonna head out here. But I mean, I still subscribe to him.
Darling, why do you have to fly free? Darling, why do you have to?
Okay, I'm hoping that's gonna help the pitch.
Darling, why do you have to fly?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Have to fly free. Fly to fly free. I could stay with you.
I don't think I've ever been this meticulous about vocals in any song.
I could stay with you. I would support your dreams.
Pretty sure I also follow Kane Pixels, who is the... Wait, is that his name? Kane Pixels? Yeah, Kane Pixels, the creator of the Backrooms. I also really like the Backrooms. That was a fun one. The idea of found footage is just something that I something that I casually enjoy.
I would support your dreams.
That's so funny. The thumbnail shot on the go to sleep. It's wait, don't tell me that's what the fucking oh my god, I hope that's not the live stream thumbnail. Oh, I'm gonna actually lose my mind if that's oh my fucking god, it is. Oh my god. I'm gonna need that to update in like the next 3 minutes, otherwise it's gonna be real embarrassing to say work stream and it's gonna have a picture of that. Oh, oh no.
I would support your dreams and give you every and give you everything you need. Oh,
That gets a little harsh. I don't know if I like that. Hang on. Where are we right now? Verse 2, going into the bridge, or chorus 2 going to the bridge.
Give you every.
Let me hear you. Nope, hang on. Stay right there.
I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh.
Yeah, no, this is gonna go on top.
And give you everything. And give you everything you need. Oh.
Just like that. Boop. Okay. Melodyne it. Melodyne it. Why are you not in Melodyne? There we go. Now it works.
Your dreams and give you everything you need. And give.
Yeah, that'll work. Pitch center everything, and then change it. Lock in the pitch drift.
Oh.
Lock those in as well. And get rid of this whole thing of silence. And you take the bugaboo and zip and put them in the back rooms. Why is Forensic here? We love this stream. There's a lot happening. I'm gonna refresh my my YouTube page right now. I seriously hope that's not the thumbnail anymore. Okay, good, it's not. It's not. God damn it. That was kind of like really stupid of me. It's like, yeah, no, here's this thumbnail that's like not related to stream because I'm an idiot. Man. I'm exhausted. I am just genuinely exhausted, chat. I don't know how to fix that. Glad to see my Sleep Token vocal covers at 61 views. Chaotic stream part 2. I really hope not. This stream is not meant to be chaotic. I'm just trying to do my thing.
The memories of us play in my head. The best of them. The best of the best of them. The memories of us play in my head. The memories of us play in my head. The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid.
No, I think I'm liking the original.
The memories of us play in my head. Play.
Whoa.
Play in my head. Play in my head.
I'm not liking that. Do that. Whoa, hang on. Can I pitch to you?
Play in my head.
What's the way to go about this? Probably just this.
Play in my head. Play in my head. Play in my head. The
Play in my head. Play in my head. No one tell him I screenshotted that when it was that thumbnail. Oh man. Well, I can't do anything about that now. Unfortunate. My digital footprint is fucked.
the best of them. The best of them are the best of
Jeez.
the best the best of them are the best of them are better left unsaid.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that situated. Hoping the pitch shift will also help mediate that.
The best of them are better left unsaid.
Let's go straight to the VC ice cream as I print it out somehow and throw it at everyone in the GC. You know what? That'd be funny. I'd pay money to see that.
Time passes by. Time passes by without you here. Without you here. Without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear.
What is up with you?
Disappear.
Okay.
You disappear. Disappear.
Let's shrink this a tiny bit.
Disappear.
Yeah, that sounds better. Perfect? No, but better.
I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but it disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant, you say you're finding yourself. Oh, finding yourself. Oh, yourself. But if it's meant to be, darling, disappear. You say you're finding yourself.
Now they both do that. Damn it. We'll check another take very quickly.
What's up here? You say you're finding yourself.
Nope.
What's up here? You say you're finding yourself.
No, they all do it. Damn it. It's fine. It's whatever.
But if it,
Cut that off right there.
but if it's meant, you say you're finding yourself. But if it's meant to be,
There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
but if it's meant to be.
I love stalking my friend's community page. I'm sorry, Time. Your appendix decided to... What? Oh, that was 10 months ago. Why did it... Yeah, no. Hang on. What was the community page? Out of curiosity. What did it say? Posts. Oh, yeah, no. It was going to explode. Yeah, no. And then I put time to milk all the surgery posts for content and make a story time bit on it. I didn't end up doing that, but man, that would have been funny. So the story for that was, I was just doing my thing. I came home from work one night and I was like, I feel kind of ill. Like, I feel this like odd pain. It's not like super intense, but I feel it. And I was like, let me just go lie down on like the couch. And I was just getting worse and worse. Mind you, it's like 9 p.m. at night on a Friday. I'm like, God damn, I actually feel like I'm sick. But the thing is, I just watched a video from a guy named Ice Cream Sandwich who is describing a very similar scenario in his video about getting his appendix taken out. And so I put two and two together. I'm like, you know, this feels a lot like how he described it. Maybe. And I told my parents, I'm like, there might be a chance that I might have appendicitis. There's a chance. And they're like, well, you can go to urgent care after your shift tomorrow. I think, what was it? I was working, like, I think it was like 10 to like 2:30 or something. So Saturday I went into urgent care. And I was like, hey guys, I feel kind of unwell. And in all honesty, I went in, and there were like 3 people in line at urgent care. And I'm like, sweet, a quick in and out. It was not a quick in and out. It took 26 hours. No, not 26 hours. Because I got released at like 5 p.m. It took 28 hours before I walked out of those hospital doors. And I'm like, what ended up happening was I went to urgent care. They're like, yeah, so we're going to need to get you a scan. So we're going to send you to the emergency room. I'm like, fuck. The emergency room was absolutely packed. I ended up waiting there for a solid 6 hours-ish? 5 to 6 hours. Only for them to say, yeah, we're going to need to keep you overnight. Your appendix is going to explode. I'm like, oh, thank you. My astute observations were somehow correct. And so, yeah, stayed overnight, got surgery Sunday morning. Felt like absolute shit waking up from surgery. I will say, I've never felt more pain in my life than trying to, like, sit up after that kind of surgery. It didn't, like... It was insane, like, how bedridden I was. And I had to call my manager, because I had a shift on Sunday, too. At the time, I was working every day of the week except Friday. So, I had to call my manager. I'm like, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to come in the next few days. And they're like, why is that? I'm like, I'm kind of in the hospital. Mind you, my manager saw me there the day, saw me earlier that day. They're like, what the hell happened that you ended up in the hospital? We saw you a couple hours ago. You'll have to see it. Let's see. It's so funny. It's so funny having to describe the scenario to them. And they're like, yeah, we'll find someone to cover for you. I'm like, thanks, as I'm dying in a hospital bed. Needless to say, getting surgery wasn't entirely knocking me out. I was back on my feet and back to work by like Friday or like Saturday, something like that. Even though my managers told me not to, and they're like, no, like stay down, go, like stay in bed. I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm coming into work. So they give me like paperwork to do, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll do it. So that's a lovely story of of me working and getting my appendix taken out. I don't have as many hospital selfies as I'd like. Is there a way I can send photos so I can use my absolute horrified image I made my persona? I mean, we have a Discord. I can't remember. Is the Discord linked underneath the stream? That's a good question. We do have the Discord linked under the stream, in the description if you want to join that. There should be a media tab somewhere if you want to add that in. There is, yeah. And the last thing that was posted was radiated Walmart shrimp for $5 per pound. Oh my god. What an absolute funny meme. Intense installing Discord sounds. Yeah, we also post like I will post like music updates. So if there's a song that we worked on stream, chances are you'll find the audio there. And I'm still getting like stuff in order. It's such like a bare bones Discord server because people asked, and then people are asking like, hey, do you have a Discord server? I'm like, no, I don't. And then they're like, hey, we want a Discord server. I'm like, okay, fine, here's a Discord server. And then they're like, crickets. And I'm like, fuck. Now I have a Discord server now, which I didn't want to have, but now it's there. Where are we? That's right, we're on the final chorus.
What's up here? You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could.
Okay, there we go. That's our stopping point. That's our stopping point. Whoa, not all of you, just you.
Darling, why do you have to fly free? Have to fly. You have to.
Whoa.
You have to fly free. You have to fly free. I could stay with you.
Get rid of that breath. And lock this in. Just like that.
I could stay with you. I would support your. I would support your dreams and give you every.
That sounds so half-assed, I will not even lie.
I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay, let's hear that in context very quickly.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here finding yourself. But if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Gold tear, you say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh.
Yeah, that sounded good. Let's do those background vocals. We'll do 2 of each.
Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and re-record that last part very quickly, because I wasn't liking how that was sounding.
The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're fine.
Okay. How's that sound out of curiosity? Just in general.
Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, the memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but
Let's do that one more time. Just to entertain me, to amuse me.
memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh,
Is awesome sauce? Oh, thank you. I'm glad it's awesome sauce to someone. I'm trying to justify it being awesome sauce to me now.
memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. Memories played like reels.
Okay. I think that'll pass for now. Just a pass for now. You and your work is very epic, awesome sauce. Oh, thank you, cutie. That means a lot. I've been kicking myself about getting this work done, and it's been driving me crazy. I will not lie. I just want to get this album out. I want to get this album out so that I have more of the story done. And I mean, I don't want to rush the story. I want to tell it in due time, but I would like there to not be a 2-year gap in between albums each time. I know that I write a lot of music, and I know that it's thrown between 2 channels, the soundtracks and the lyrical stuff. But I would like a little bit of I would like to have a bit more consistency with it. Don't kick yourself, Pookie. I'm trying not to, but you know, sometimes it's gonna happen sometimes. Gonna happen sometimes. Right. Okay. What's the plan? What do I want to do? What I want to do is I want to go to bed. But I'm not going to... I have, like, a problem where I will not be able to sleep until I know I've put in a decent amount of work on something. And so... like, I don't know. My workaholic brain is telling me, no, you're not allowed to sleep yet. We haven't done enough work. Even though I worked 9 hours today. So I've been doing this thing where I've been starting to write on my phone on my breaks. Just to like keep myself at like maximum efficiency. And I'm gonna be honest, chat, it's kind of getting to a point of exhaustion. I fear I'm gonna need to take a break. Pookie, go to bed. You've done enough epicness. Pookie, go sleepy. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I'm not the one that decides when I get to go to bed. It's more my brain, and my brain's currently humming right now. So we're rolling with it. We roll with the punches. Let's get these secondary vocals recorded, and we'll go from there. We do need to auto-tune them, but they're not going to be as like tight as the main vocals are, so we can sort of leave them to be a bit more raw. We just need to like sort of pitch correct a few things that sound like off.
Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels, lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh.
Okay, we're starting off with that for now. The point of doing this is so that we can do that, and they sound decent. So, like, let's take a listen.
Playing like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels lost in fog. Cannot see the road ahead is all unknown to me. Told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. The memories of us.
I'm not fucking recording.
Memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're fine.
Let's try that. Maybe. Maybe.
The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. The memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's dead, the best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding.
Ooh, hang on a sec. What if we boosted the harmonies up to 4.1 in the mix?
The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear.
Let me hear this again.
The best of them are better left.
Okay, I want these to be a bit more brighter. I mean, your walls. Well, why would you do that?
The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Yeah, I'll take that. Your walls are cool. Let me be. I mean, if you want to live amongst the spiders in the fiberglass. Fiberglass. The forbidden cotton candy. I'm putting on my watch. Give me 1 second. Okay, now I know for sure that my wrist is actually shrinking, because it used to be on the 5th hole, now it's on the 3rd. And I got this watch 4 months ago ish. Something's up. Something's definitely up. Okay. I'm gonna set it to the 4th just so I don't psych myself out. Okay, there we go. The fiberglass is very scrumdiddly yum yum, and the spiders are blind AF. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anytime I see a spider, I'm just like, why are you here? I'll just like blow on it and force it to leave. Okay, let me hear this all the way through.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hole of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, oh. memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you. I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Okay, this is something I'm gonna have to sit on, because I think we're at a point now where I cannot make accurate judgment calls, because I've been listening to this for too long. I know we've been streaming for like 2 hours. I've been working on this song for probably upwards of 4. I had to do a bunch of work beforehand, and plus, I mean, maybe not 4, more closer to like 3.5, because I had some other stuff that I need to do before stream. I just got reminded of a conversation that started. ZP freaking Zorps you clock, but I'm still curious on what you would do if an alien did land on your doorstep. I'd question it. I'd see, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing that happened to me in all honesty if an alien landed on my doorstep, but I'd be like, hey, what's the deal here? Okay, I think this is where we're gonna have to end the stream. I need to do some other stuff before I clock out for the night. Stuff that I can't share on stream because it's related to releases and getting stuff up. So just keep in mind that we have The Way You Look at Me is dropping in 2 days. 2 freaking days. 2 freaking days. Literally, during our Baldur's Gate stream, The Way You Look at Me will drop, and I'm so excited for that. I have some ideas for what we're going to be doing after that. Actually, okay. I have the next song already planned. I'm going to say that already. I know what it's going to be. I know what it's going to, when it's going to release. Just generically speaking, if we have a release in February and we have a release in March, I think we can start to pick up a pattern here as to when the next song is going to drop. September. No, just kidding. But I'm hoping that by the time the 3rd song drops, because then that'll be 4 official releases of Broken Mirrors Part 2, I will have every track done, and I will be able to share a release date for the rest of the album. I'm hoping. Big hopes. Very big hopes. I'm also like working on like 17 projects at the moment, none of which I can share until they're ready. But holy crap. When those are ready, I will be releasing soundtracks left and right. Especially if it's like the thing that I'm thinking of, which has like a pretty big like release window or release event around said window. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or I don't know exactly like how to phrase it. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you all so much for joining on today's stream. I have to do some work off stream. But I am very grateful for everyone who came in and just sat with me while I did my work. In all honesty, I need more of this. We will most likely be having another work stream on Friday as I finish up another track like we did tonight. Because keep in mind, as I said, we have to get all 9 tracks ready for a pitch on Tuesday morning. That is a goal. And so, yeah, that's where I'm going to be leaving you guys. For those of you on Twitch, we're not going to raid out. We're just going to end stream here. Bye-bye, Pookie. Bye-bye, Cutie. Get some sleep. Try not to sleep through school tomorrow. That's not a good thing. And yeah, everyone take care of yourselves. I will see you all tomorrow night for Soul Crafters. Bye bye.